So students, today we will be solving English question papers from the year 2020, and let me tell you that I have solved here only the questions and answers, which is most important, because if you do a very good book reading, then I think objectives becomes very easy. Choose the correct answers. Okay, choose the correct answers becomes very easy. So I am not going into that, and every year, since there can be hundreds of choose the correct answers that can be asked every year, so I will make another video on that. Okay, but here we will focus only on the answers of the questions, including reference to the context, descriptive, broad questions and answers, and your Oliver twist. All right, and let me tell you one thing. Okay, the answers that I have provided here, it is not necessary that all of you will write the answers in the same language that I have provided here. You can treat it just as a guide. Okay, and basing on these answers, you can prepare your own answers. So don't consider the answers that I'm providing here right now. Don't consider these answers as your final answers. This is just to help you. Okay, it is just a guide, and it would help you in understanding the questions, understanding the pattern of the questions, and how to answer. And again, another thing, let me tell you that in some of your questions, you must have seen the instructions before the questions, that 80 to 100 words, 30 to 40 words. So technically, in some of the answers, I have not followed the exact number of words, or I have not exactly followed the word limit as given in the instructions. All right, I have just focused on construction of answers, and I have focused on quality answers, so that the answers are quality answers, and find it very helpful, and you can construct your own sentences based on my answers. That's it. So I would like to request you not to follow the same answer and just copy and paste it down in your exam papers. All right, so without much ado, let us start the video. So here, as you can see, this is SSLC English, section C, literature textbook, prose and poetry. So I have not solved choose the correct answers and grammar and composition part here. Grammar and composition part I will solve in some other video, where I will be solving only the grammar and composition part. And choose the correct answer, I'll make another video where I'll be solving only the choose the correct answers. Okay, starting from 2018, 19, 20, when your syllabus changed. All right, and this is just 2020 questions. You can check out the question papers, which is available in the website of MBOSE. And if you want, I can provide you the link also, but you can just visit MBOSE website. Okay, just type MBOSE website, just type MBOSE, you'll find mbose.in, and then you go to the bottom of the website, you'll find downloads, and there you'll find question papers. And then when you click on question papers, you have to select your class. Okay, and then you can get the question paper from there, right? So this is question number 7 of 2020. Clasping himself as if to hold himself together and limp towards the low church wall. Okay, this is your line, and you are supposed to explain the line. Now here, remember one thing before you start. Okay, this must be remembered before you start your answer. Always, now there are 3 questions, right? Now before you write your answers, please make sure that you write this thing: the line is an extract from the story Great Expectations, written or penned by Charles Dickens. Make sure you first of all you write this answer and then write this. Okay, and never write the question. You're not expected to write questions, you're expected to write only the answers. For reference to the context, what maximum you can do is just you can write clasping himself, put 3 dots, and then low church wall. Okay, only this particular thing you can write, and then go on writing down the answers, because if you go on writing questions, it will be a wastage of time also, and you will not get time to answer all the questions, and you're expected to answer all the questions, in fact maximum questions, not leave out any questions in the exam. Okay, and so here you can write down the line is an extract from the story Great Expectations penned by Charles Dickens. Okay, I will not read from the answers, okay, because you can pause the video. I'll just go on scrolling down. You can pause the video and you can just go on writing down the answers. All right, so I can pause the I can just freeze the video for some times. So the first question for answer number 1 is, this is 7A. Okay, so for this particular question, I'll just read out the question of few of the answers so that you can verify with your question papers. All right, the first question here is, who is he, for 1 mark. Okay, who is he? So he in the above line refers to the convict, and I have also given the page number. This is from the story Great Expectations. I have also given the page number. You can search out from your textbook. Okay, this page number actually is from the textbook that has been prescribed by MBOSE to you, not from any other outside textbook, right? So this is your answer number 1. Let me read out the question for number 2. For number 2, what did he do and when he reached what did he do when he reached the low church wall? Okay, now this was for 1 mark, but I have elaborated little because I feel that there are around 3 sentences here, because I feel that some information must be put here. Okay, must be given here. Now if you want to shorten the answer, you can shorten it according to your understanding. I have just guided you. That's what I declared in the beginning of the video itself, because I don't want all of you to like follow the answers exactly and go and write it down in your exam papers, right? And question number 3 is, what did the narrator do then? So when the convict's eyes fell on the narrator, then latter turned his face away from the convict in fear and looked towards his home and walked as fast as he could. All right, so I hope you are you have verified the questions 2020, right? Great. So let me now not read out the questions. I'll just go on scrolling. Okay, you can write it down. Pause the video and go on write it down. Go on writing it down. The next question is, besides in my belly there is a thunderbolt. This is page 80. So I have, as you can see, I have not I told you that just give an introduction. The line is an extract from the story Great Expectations penned by Charles Dickens. I have not done it here, okay, but you do it. This line is an extract from the story The Demon with the Matted Hair. Okay, and it is an Indian tale which has been retold by Claire Hosburg, right? So you can write down this thing. I'll just go on scrolling. You can pause the video at times. I'll pause for a few seconds so that you can write it down. Next we come to question number C, badly hurt. He said quietly, but he is not in any pain. I'm very sorry, I did not mention the page number here. So let me tell you the page number. This is from page 133. All right, and as I told you, written by W.W. Jacobs, right? The story, The Monkey's Paw, written by W.W. Jacobs. These are general questions and answers from the prose part, and you had to write in 30 to 40 words. Obviously, the length of answers that I have written exceeds 40 words. Okay, I'll just read out the first question. Each of the answers consists of 2 marks. Okay, so you were supposed to write any 3. I have written all the answers. So 2 into 3 equal to 6. All right, so you have to write any 3, and each of the answers carry 2 marks each. So the first question was, how was the convict dressed? Okay, how was the convict dressed? The second question was, why did Friar Lawrence consent to join the hands of Romeo and Juliet in marriage? Okay, please compare my questions with your questions. Okay, And as I told you that you'll find the questions in the website of MBOSE, so you can write down the answers. I'll just pause the video for some times. So I wrote all the 4 answers for your convenience, and I've also made sure that the answers that I've written here are quality answers, but obviously there are always scope for improvement and scope for improvisation. So please don't copy and paste the answers directly. This is just a guide for all of you, okay? And many students are actually continuously requesting me to upload provide them solved answers from the previous year questions, and I have done 2020, so 2021, 2019 will also I'll make a video. Actually it requires immense, I have taken almost 2 days in making all the answers, because my only objective is to provide you quality answers. Next comes descriptive type answers, 80 to 100 words, either and or. So you are supposed to answer any one. All right. Now this particular question, as you can see, this is from Romeo and Juliet, and the question is, relate the incident which led to the banishment of Romeo from Verona. So why was Romeo banished from Verona? Okay, and 80 to 100 words, obviously it has exceeded, the answer has exceeded 100 words, more than 100 words here. Okay, sometimes actually you have to put all the details, you cannot miss out any details, and in doing that it exceeds the word limit sometimes. Okay, so try to maintain the word limit. Okay, here I've exceeded 100 words, but from my answers you try to shorten it, or you try to elaborate it. Wherever you find shorter answers, you try to elaborate it, and wherever you find longer answers which has exceeded the word limit, you try to shorten it, and then write a very good answer. Okay, and then only your marks will increase. And at the end of the video, students, I will make an announcement. Actually, there's something that I wish to share with all of you, and that is optional obviously for all of you, but I would like to share because all of you have been there with me. All of you watch my videos, you comment, so a kind of a relationship has grown between us, me and you all. Okay, and I actually don't call you subscribers, we are a family. Omni Gyan is a big family now. You can pause the video and go on writing down the answer. So you are supposed to write any one. So here I have given the answer. Okay, this is like the quarrel between Tybalt and Romeo, and how Tybalt killed Mercutio, how Mercutio's death was avenged by Romeo. Romeo killed Tybalt, okay, and Romeo was banished from Verona by the Prince of Verona. And then here comes the second question. What prompted Mr. White to make the last wish? Narrate the incident leading to it. So the second and the third wish. First wish was like they had asked for 200 pounds, and after the death of Herbert, suddenly one day Mrs. White, the mother actually, she remembered that they have 2 more wishes, okay, especially the second one is left. So she forced her husband, Mr. White, to go for the second wish and bring back Herbert alive from the grave. Okay, so this is the answer. You can just pause the video. Answer is very long actually. I suppose 175 words. It has exceeded. Okay, almost double. 100 words minimum limit was 100 words, but it has exceeded like 100 words, and it has become almost double, almost 200 words. So shorten it according to your understanding. You shorten it, and I will be providing you solved question papers for every all the years, including English also, including alternative English also. Alternative English video I'll make a little later, because as you know that like I don't have a magic wand with me that I'll move it and answers will come out. It requires a lot of hard work. So you can just go on writing down. Please pause the video, okay? Alright. Pause the video and please go on writing down. I'm scrolling in order to make the video short actually. Now here this is poetry part. The music in my heart I bore long after it was heard no more. So again you have to write this thing, okay? These lines are an extract from the poem The Solitary Reaper, composed by or written by William Wordsworth. Okay, and let me read out some lines from here. The first question to this answer is, where did the poet hear the music? So this is the answer. And question number 2 is, why did the poet hear it no more? So this is answer for question number 2. And question number 3 is, what does the poet want to convey from the above lines? Okay, please verify my questions with your questions. And this is the answer. Please pause the video. I'll scroll up, okay? You can pause the video and write. I'll just move up. And here again I have not written here, okay? Please write. You have to write. Just write answer here and just write this line or these lines are an extract from the poem Exiled. This is from Exiled. It's written by Edna Vincent Millay, okay, or composed by Edna Vincent Millay, right? You can pause the video. I am scrolling. Exiled poem I have explained to you. The Solitary Reaper I have explained. You'll find it in my channel. Great Expectations I have explained. Romeo and Juliet I have explained in 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. Life poem also I have explained. Very recent video I uploaded. You can check it out from my YouTube channel. Sometimes there are clouds of gloom, but these are transient all. So this is from the poem Life, as I've written down here also. Okay, so the first question here was, what does clouds of gloom represent? So in the beginning again you have to write that these lines are an extract or are taken from the poem Life, written by Charlotte Bronte. Then you have answer number 2, you have answer number 3. You can pause the video and write down the answers. I am scrolling. And let me tell you this particular, what is the meaning of the question was, what does transient mean? I would like to suggest you students that please study the word meanings also from your textbook. This particular word is there in your textbook itself. This is from the poem Life, and bottom of the page, okay, you'll find word meanings, right? You study word meanings of all the prose and poetry. That will help you because it is asked often. Like from the Solitary Reaper also it is asked, okay, what does Hebrides mean? These questions are asked from your in your exams, right? I have the book with me right now in my hand. I'll just meanwhile you write. You can pause the video and like skip also if you have finished writing. Again you see from the poem Exile also there are plenty of words here like muscles, freshet, shanty, okay, piles. These words are actually sometimes asked in the exam, or could be asked in the exam. These are not asked actually till date, but this could be asked in the exam, okay? So I would suggest you to study all the word meanings. Yes, you see, I told you, Hebrides. What does Hebrides mean? What does plaintive mean from the poem The Solitary Reaper? So all these are very important. So please study. Okay, I'm scrolling, and here comes the questions and answers from the poetry section. This is from the Village Schoolmaster. Since this is a direct question, so you need not write like these lines are an extract or say anything like that. No need to write. However, if you want to write the name of the poem, you are very free to do that, but do that very judiciously, very wisely. ठीक है? कहीं पे अगर आप लोग पोम का नाम देना चाहते हैं तो पोम का नाम आप बहुत वाइजली, बहुत सोच समझ के, कहीं पे भी मत घुसा दीजिए पोम का नाम, सोच समझ के कहीं पे लगा दीजिए. ओके, द स्कूल मास्टर फ्रॉम द पोम द विलेज स्कूल मास्टर. ओके, or somewhere down here, wherever you find it apt. So the question is, what are the characteristics of the village schoolmaster and how was he looked up by the students and the villagers? So in short, what are the qualities of the schoolmaster? And students, let me tell you one more thing. 2021 question, the 2021 questions, I mean the answers I will discuss little later. Okay, I'll go back. I'll go to 2019. After this 2020, I have uploaded full answers. Even Oliver Twist also, you'll find it. And then I will upload 2019, because what happens is that 2021, they don't repeat questions from the previous year. Maybe 2 years, 3 years back, they do repeat, but immediately the previous year questions, they don't repeat. Sometimes what they do is that they change the language. Answer is same. Say for example, this particular answer. Question is, what are the characteristics of the village schoolmaster? So instead of this, they might ask, what are the qualities of the village schoolmaster? Answer will be same. Okay. So this is the answer. And how was it looked upon by the students and the villagers? So here basically villagers and like the students are actually they look with respect and they're admired by the students. Again, don't copy and paste my answer, please. You make your own answers. All right. And here this is or. If you are supposed to write only one, again 80 to 100 words, you are supposed to write any one. So this is from The Gift of India. The next question is from The Gift of India. In the poem The Gift of India, the poet speaks in the voice of an Indian mother. Describe the feelings or emotions that she felt during the time when her sons were at war. So this is the answer. You can pause the video. I'll just put it like that. The answer is still this much only. Okay. So I'll pause the video. Okay, I hope you have written till commitment. Okay, I'll scroll up. This is the last section from Oliver Twist. So again here you have to write, you're supposed to write any one. I have not solved choose the correct answer. I told you I'll make another video on that. So here is one of the thieves, Miss Wounded. This is from chapter 9, page 47. I have, for your convenience, I have written the chapter and the page also. You just have to find out the lines. And that is not possible for me to do. And you must do book reading, okay? So the question is, I'll read the first question only. Who said this and to whom? The second question, okay, chalo, I'll read this also. Who was referred to as the thief and why was he wounded? So this is Oliver Twist. After the robbery had failed, actually, Oliver Twist was shot by the housekeepers, and Oliver was gravely injured. Toby Crackit and Bill Sykes abandoned Oliver on the roadside, giving him only a piece of ragged cloak, a piece of cloth actually, and left him there to die. But Oliver was like, he did not, he wanted vehemently, passionately, he wanted some help to save his life. So he stumbled upon a house for help, and that house belonged to the Mealy family here. So this answer is quite long, okay? This is for 4 marks. 1 mark, 2 marks, and question number 3 is 4 marks. So you can pause the video and write down the answer. I'm scrolling. Now you have given us most valuable help, young woman. This was spoken by, the answer is not here. It is not asked who is the speaker. The speaker of the above line is actually Mr. Brownlow. As you know that Nancy, Rose and Mr. Brownlow are having a meeting near London Bridge. Okay, and Nancy actually gives a lot of secret informations about monks to Mr. Brownlow and Rose, because Oliver Twist's life was in danger according to Nancy. So before she came to Rose, and then when Rose asked that where I can meet you, Nancy said that on Sundays I will be available um, on the London Bridge, or at the London Bridge. So question number 1 is, who is the young woman? Obviously the young woman here is Nancy, a member of Faggin's gang and the lover of Bill Sikes. And what valuable help did she do? This is for 2 marks. So gave him all the information, and most importantly she gave the description of monks also. Red mark on his cheek and tall man and all these things. Okay, so you can write it down. And this is Nancy's death. You have to understand the question. You see, I'll just read out the question. What was the fate that the young woman, fate that the young woman here is Nancy, faced later on because of the valuable help? So fate here refers to Nancy's death. The question simply, you see, they have twisted the question in such a way that if it is asked in the next year that describe Nancy's death, many students will be confused. Same answer, Nancy's death. So here I have provided a very elaborated answer, and it will help you with some other questions also if it is asked in the exam. So you can shorten the answer. Okay, for 4 marks, such a long answer you won't get much time. Okay, but I have provided all the information. How Jack Dawkins, how Charlie Bates, how Jack Dawkins was arrested, how Charlie Bates, Fagini sent Charlie Bates to follow Nancy and find out if she had made another lover fed up of Bill Sikes, because Bill Sikes was quite type of criminal minded, and not only that, he was sort of, how to put it, atyachari. Okay, very harshly handled Nancy always. Okay, so I'll just scroll, you can pause. So this is the end of the video. Okay, so I have provided all the answers. Once again, I am repeating the same thing. Please do not copy and paste this answer. Okay, study the answers very nicely. This will help you. It is just a guide for all of you. Okay, and a very important information that I wanted to share with all of you is that I have decided, actually, in one way, decided in the sense, I thought that class 10 is a very crucial period of your life where your marks matter a lot, right? So I basically came up with the idea that I will be providing you solved answers from the previous year question papers. That is okay. I will be uploading video from time to time, solving the answers and uploading the video from time to time. But at the same time, I feel that I have recently joined a very prominent platform, online platform called Teachmint. Okay, Teachmint, where actually I thought that now this is optional. Okay, this is optional. Now I thought of sharing with all of you, since you have become a family now. So I thought that here I will be able to take a very extensive class and prepare you for the board exams with a very minimum fee. Okay, with a very minimum fees. You can check out my Facebook. I have uploaded in the Facebook also, in the Facebook Omni Gyan group. I have uploaded the details of the whole thing, Teachmint. And if you wish to join the class, I have provided my class code also. Now this is a paid course, obviously, because there are many more things there that can be done over there, and that cannot be done over YouTube. Actually, YouTube does not provide multi options. ठीक है, YouTube में इतने ऑप्शंस है नहीं कि मैं वहाँ पे इतना सब कुछ करा सकूँ. Actually, I was planning if I could prepare all of you for the upcoming board exams. In what way? I'll tell you. I'll just tell you the features. I won't tell you so much. You can like check out my Facebook ID and just visit my Facebook and Omni Gyan and check out from there the details. I have uploaded a pamphlet as well as a very detailed description of the course details. Okay, now here I will be able to take your tests regularly. There will be interactive live sessions, live classes. Okay, question paper doubt solvings or any doubt solving on any line. Okay, suppose there is any problem with all of you, you need explanation of some lines. Okay, so there will be doubt solving sessions on English, obviously on English and alternative English. Doubt solving sessions, it will be there, doubt solving sessions, and fees is very low. I'm not mentioning the fees here. You can check it out from my Facebook. Okay, very low, and it's on monthly basis, not a course package also. I'm not offering you 20-30,000 package, even not 1,000 also. I can just tell you that it is below 1,000, below 1,000 rupees. Very, 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 very minimum fees. Okay, a very minimum fees. Got it? So you can check it out from there, and this is optional if you wish to. I mean, I will, don't worry, I will not leave YouTube. मैं YouTube छोड़ने वाला नहीं हूँ. YouTube में भी आप लोगों को सब कुछ मिल जाएगा यहाँ पे, questions and answers, explanations, not questions and answers, I'm sorry, explanations and solving of this question papers and all these things. But there in Teachmint you'll get ready-made study materials, all the questions and answers, and which I cannot provide actually. These are very exclusive study materials. Those study materials are little difficult to provide actually. Those are little kind of a copyrighted study materials. Okay, YouTube, if I upload, there is every possibility it might be misused in some or the other way, but online platforms like Teachmint offers me a copyright thing. Okay, so that if anyone like tries to this thing also tries to use my answers, and there are many people who will do business also, so I don't want that to happen. Okay, and so many study materials, and as you know that writing from the, you see now you're writing this from this video screen, right? आप लोग यहाँ video screen से लिख रहे हैं, but यही चीज़ अगर आपको PDF में मिल जाए तो, if you get the same thing in PDF form, so it will be much easier to write. You can print it out also. आप print भी निकाल सकते इसका, आपको अगर हाथों हाथ, hand in hand, if you get this PDF material in document format in your mobile phones, 24 hours into 7 days available, that would be very easy for all of you. So what you get, it tests regularly. There will be tests, assignments, live classes. 3 days a week there will be live classes for 1.5 hour. Doubt solving sessions. I told you affordable fees below 1,000. And ready-made study materials you'll get there for all the topics. Ready-made study materials for all the topics you'll get. Alright, so it is just an optional thing for all of you. Just wanted to share with all of you. Don't worry, things will be, I'm not going to leave YouTube. YouTube will be there forever and for everybody. I will be uploading all the explanations. I have almost finished everything, I think, with class 10. Anyways, I will be uploading more videos there, but there are few things that cannot be, that YouTube does not provide. There are few features, facilities that YouTube does not provide, and that you'll find in Teachmint. And it's a very new platform actually, a new and a growing platform, and right now it's, I think, quite a #1 platform as they claim it to be, and I find it quite handy actually. Alright, so for class 10 actually, not for other classes. Okay, for class 10, if you want to join, please check out my Facebook Omni Gyan channel. Okay, Facebook Omni Gyan, and read out the details. And if you wish to, I've given the class code, and you can join in the class code with payment of that fees. And fees is online, to be paid online through Teachmint only. Actually Teachmint handles all these things, so you can like do through Teachmint. Okay, account number is given there, you can contact from there also. Alright, so that's all for today. I think this is optional for all of you. Okay, don't worry, I will be regularly updating videos on YouTube also. So that's all from me. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my channel and share my videos. Okay, like and give your comments also. So that's all from me. Thank you. With love, Omni Gyan, and all the best to all of you.